after killing my first prey, I kept my walking on these empty hollow halls of screaming ghosts. My will of living was like a test. If I do great, I will pass. But if not, well, let's just say at that time, I didn't give a million fucks if I died there. The blood at that point was like a painting. The more I color, the more alive I get. While passing by the school's lockers, I heard a noise. It sounded like someone was inside that locker. Could it be another goon? An innocent student? Who knows? But I never left my guard down. Slowly, I opened the locker with my gun ready. I was full of blood, and full of it. I wasn't there to play around anymore. I looked like a demon ready to bring more souls to my own hell. They all should feel what I felt. Weird enough, I found him crying and hurt. He saved himself by being hidden from Cassandra's goons. I knew him. His name was Keith. He was that weird kid who didn't have many friends because of how weird he was. And yet, somehow, he always caught my attention. He was scared, dying of fear. He probably thought I was one of Cassandra's goons, because how bloody and messed up I was. And because I had a fucking gun in my hands. Yeah. I can't blame him, though. I was scared, too. Even scared. I couldn't let him be there all by himself. I offered him my hand as a helper. He hesitated for a couple of seconds, but he saw in me that I wasn't a threat to him. I gotta admit, he had some balls by trusting me. I'm just saying that. I couldn't trust anyone with blood on them and holding a gun. Not after all that. His hand was cold and small, and somehow soft. Fuck! This shit is getting too gay again. Anyways, he finally trusted me for a moment to hold his hands and pulling him out off of that locker. That moment, right? I felt a weird connection with this blue-hair fuck. Don't ask what or why, but I felt it. It was like destiny. We stared at each other for a couple of seconds. It was fucking gay! Any fucking ways. I told him to fuck off, to find a place to save himself out of a school. I knew the school was locked, but at least he could save himself. I still needed to deal with Cassandra and her goons.